Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes. We're heading to a service call in Back Lawrence, which is part of the 5 towns in Nassau County, Long Island. Customer has an air conditioning issue. She goes, Mikey Pipes, please help me. I was like, I got you. I got you. Let's go see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get your popcorn ready. This could be fun. Just giving you a heads up. It may be. I know this customer very well. And hopefully we'll be able to entertain and educate at the same time. Are you ready, Air Force None?
Yep.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. It don't ring. They're all dead. Oh, the dog's barking. I guess someone's home. Let's see. Let's see how this goes down. Oh, hello. I hear you need some pipe. Do you need some pipe?
I do.
You need some pipe. The pipe doctor's in the house.
I really do.
You need some pipe?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah? What's going on? How's your weekend?
That was nice.
Yeah? You had a good time?
It was nice, yeah.
He's gonna run to you, is that okay?
That's okay.
Alright.
Hi.
Yeah, there we go.
You're a good little doggy.
Yeah, he's a pain in the ass, but I'll keep him.
Isn't he like 10 or 12 or 15?
13.
It's an old dog.
I know. That's all I've left. So he's leaving me.
I know.
It's me and him. He's the only one who sleeps with
And
me.
then you can have the whole household to yourself.
At night.
I know. Don't worry. As soon as Jamie's gone, we're going to kick Air Force None out of the house. We're good. What's broken?
Okay, so the rest of the house seems fine.
Okay.
Sophia's room will not get cool, no matter how low we put it down.
When has this been going on for?
Like a week.
So it's been fine before.
It was fine. I mean, she always complains she's hot,
Okay.
but her room, like I.
But what about the rest of? You only have 2 systems, right, or 3?
My room's cool. So I actually.
66, 68. Is the air blowing out of the vents?
Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
Okay.
you recording?
Yes.
Okay.
So we've got a AC that's barely blowing.
She's blowing weekly.
Barely.
Oh,
Not
pull it
cold,
out.
right?
Let's see it. This is what happens when you have, you know, a single mom trying to maintain a. Let me get the flashlight because I want to. A single mom trying to like run a house by herself. It's hard. You know, that's why Mikey Pipes helps single moms. We lay the pipe, we change the filters. Damn, that's filthy. Damn. All right. What size is that? 20 by 25 by 1.
Yeah.
Just look, they have a pile of
Oh,
filters.
what is this? Oh, it's is this reusable?
That was, look.
Yeah.
God.
This doesn't look like this.
Oh yeah, it looks the same
It is
size.
the
You
same
know, we
size.
can bring one. We can actually bring that one outside and wash
Wash it off,
Maybe
yeah.
they have a new one there though. Look, see, filters.
Oh, they did.
Oh, 14 by 30 by 1. We'll change the other filters too. All right. We had dirty filters. Now I'm looking at these 2 trains, and I know that one of them is for first floor, and the other is for the second floor. All right, because they both go into the basement. This one is the attic, and this is the master suite. But our thermostat is on. So you got that R22 system. Oh, he's gonna be screwed if he needs Freon. And the X 12 SEER R22 system. So we got to find out which one is which. So let's start by finding the thermostat on the first floor and lowering that, so we can see which one comes on. Because obviously we have a condenser issue right now. So right now it's also possible that maybe a program in the thermostat kicked on and now the thermostat is off. So the condenser is not on, but Air Force None did say when he checked the vent that it felt very not cold at all. But we're gonna go back to the second floor thermostat, make sure that's set to a lower set point than the actual ambient temperature. And if it is, then we're gonna go to the first floor thermostat and turn that one on. And then we're gonna see which one of these 2 condensers kick on. All right, let's go see what's going on. All right, so we have this unit came on. That's for the first floor. So we're gonna assume that this is for the second. It is what it is. People are already gonna comment, you can't have disconnects, directly above the system, blah, 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 blah. But see that? That's a pool control. This is that. Speaking of pool control, I have a dry pump. pool pump here. Let's grab the tool bag. We're gonna need the R22 gauges. We're gonna investigate this unit right here. You got that Air Force none? Perfect. And while he's doing that, since we gotta look out for single moms, since Mikey Pipes is in the house, we're gonna check the skimmer boxes. Actually, I don't think they have enough water. No, they don't have enough water. You see? And that's the reason why the pump is gonna dry out. It's gonna get burnt out. So let's add some water to the pool. I'm gonna turn our hose spigot on. Okay. Turn the water on. All right, like that. Let's see if it's even a good temperature. Probably cold. No. It's actually pretty nice. Okay. We're gonna add some water to the pool for them. And hopefully don't burn out the pump. All right. I removed the access panel. Take a look in here. Obviously some lack of service, but looks like my contactor is pulled in. So let me grab the non-contact electrical tester, Chris. We'll see if we got voltage here. Yes, we do. We got voltage. All right, we got voltage on both sides. So now, let's pull that disconnect, Chris. And we got to dig deep in here. Just be careful because we got some water dripping there. Okay, we'll pull that out. Just give it a good yank. Okay, now our power is no longer there. And our contactor is pulled in. So now we're going to check out this dual capacitor right here. See this dual capacitor, all those cobwebs on here? We're going to check this out next. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the needle nose and I'm going to short out or make sure I touch my terminals together. All right, so if there's any charge there still, at least we're not going to get zapped. Now, I know some guys like that guy in South Carolina, Mr. Ted Cook. Big shout out to Mr. Ted Cook. He likes to use his fingers and self-discharge. I'm like, I don't got that. I don't got balls of steel. He's got big huevos. You know huevos? He's got Ted Cook, man. He's got anti-DIY HVAC guy. He's got balls of steel. And if you haven't checked out his channel, I highly advise you to check it out. He tells it like, he keeps it real, tells it like it is. And you know, his funny thing is, he had a train the other day, or a couple weeks ago. You know, it's hard to stop a train unless you're a snake. Yeah, snake. A snake wrapped itself around the condenser fan motor blade and
cooked himself up, I bet.
Oh yeah, he got himself twisted.
It's tied in a knot. She done.
Yeah, she is.
I haven't even tested it, but that's...
All right, this is an Aerovox, and it's a 55.5 or 55 plus 5, right, at 440. And I could tell when I was taking off the, you can see the oil right there.
Yeah.
I could tell when I was taking her off that she was cooked.
She's done.
All right, so let's put this right there, right? Now, the one with 2 terminals is fan. Okay. The one with 3 is compressor or HERM, and the one with 4 is common. So let's shove you right in there, like that, and go to fan. Try to dig into the fan. You gotta dig into it. All right?
5.
Oh, really? I was shocked to see that. Now go to the HERM.
Hole anywhere?
And
Not
nothing.
Anything.
Nothing there. Nothing. So we need a 50.
We got one.
We got one. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! 54.
I had to really dig in there, though.
Wow. But I'm telling you, like this terminal is loose. Well, we need a 55.5. Go get one for the truck. All right, new capacitors in place. We used the Milwaukee M18 blower, and we blew out the electrical compartment. Got it nice and clean in there. And now, Air Force None is going to restore power. Yeah. Let's see. Nope.
No?
Negative. My Fluke non-contact electrical tester. It only goes in one way, Air Force.
I know there's a lot of water on it, though.
Oh, you
I don't want to fuck with that too much.
All right, you ready, Air Force None?
Yeah.
All right, so you can hear our condenser fan motor does not want to turn unless we push start it, and the compressor is not turning on either. I don't have any compressor. It's probably out on thermal lockout. Unplug the power. All right. Compressor is dangerously hot to the touch. Very hot to the touch. So we're going to use the Coolpressor by Subco, and we're going to cool off this compressor. And then we're going to deal with this seized condenser fan motor. She don't like no bueno. Let's see what size it is. It is a 8th horsepower 825. I'm sure I got something in the truck that'll work. So let's leave that balanced perfectly so we don't break any wires. And we're going to hook up our hose to a source of water, and then we're going to cool off this compressor, and then we're going to work on replacing the condenser fan. All right. There it is. The Coolpressor is on. We're going to let this compressor cool off. Right now I could unplug the compressor harness, wiring harness from the compressor, and we could check to see that we have an open windings between common and start, but I know it's hot. If you touch it, it's hot, it's going to cool off, it's a thermal lockout. Now we got to deal with the condenser fan motor. But first, we need to go inside and let the lady know, the client know that, hey, you had a defective dual capacitor, we have a condenser fan motor that's seized up, and the compressor is in thermal lockout right now. We're going to try cooling it off. It's hot, right?
Real hot.
Real hot, huh?
Cook an egg.
Cook an egg on that bitch? That's hot. We're just going to give him a service call update, because I don't want to get too much time invested in here. And if I have to replace parts, substantial parts like a condenser fan motor, I wouldn't take that off yet. Not yet. We need to make them aware of what's going on. That way they can give us the approval, which we're going to get anyway, to make repairs and get the system up and running. That way that ex-wife isn't hot anymore.
A little bit of water on the hand, right? Instantly go.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Guess what? We'll use the Coolpressor to cool off the condenser fan motor too. She may be thermally locked out, but I don't think so. I think the windings are shot.
Yeah,
They don't want to move freely.
she don't like spinning.
Yeah, she don't like to spin. No bueno. All right, so I went inside and I gave the homeowner the options. The best case scenario, worst case scenario. And I said, listen, best case scenario, I think the condenser fan motor is shot, but if we can get it up and running and it works, then it's going to be X dollars a price. And if we don't, and you need to replace it, it's going to be X dollars. And she goes, oh, fudge. And she goes, all right, do what you got to do. So we'll see. All right, so you see the Coolpressor is cooling off this compressor. All right. Let's just see. Move this off to the side. It likes to stick. But my compressor is noticeably cooler. So now, I don't suggest doing this at home, ladies and gentlemen, but let's just see what happens.
My shoes wet.
Don't get your shoes wet.
You got
Keep your boots dry, bitch. Keep your boots dry. All right. We have the condenser fan motor resecured. Christian's gonna plug that bad boy back in.
She's wet.
She's wet. She's a dripper. We have a leakage here. We have a water leak. Looks like the condensate tubing for this single zone ductless got separated. Looks like right there. And now she's dripping inside, dripping into this box. She's dripping onto the hot box. All right, you want me to plug it in?
Sure. Throw her in there.
There, you film. And I'm gonna show the proper technique. Proper technique. Right hand, obviously don't wear a pound of gold, right? Right, left hand behind your back. Can't see. Now I can see. There's our compressor. Here's how long the depth
Oh, she really don't want to spin now.
She don't want to go.
She don't want to go at all.
She's no bueno. No bueno aquí.
She's
Nope.
dead.
Death Box Incorporated. All right, Air Force None has the old condenser fan motor removed from the guard. The fan blade is off. We're going to take out this little drain plug off the bottom of the condenser fan motor. We're going to leave that one there. I took off the 4 nuts that were on there. And now we're going to secure the new condenser fan motor to the top assembly with the 4 provided screws. We actually need to secure the wiring. Put a zip tie right there. Okay. My wiring needs to be buttoned up a little bit, but I got my brown and the white onto common and the brown onto fan. So I'm reutilizing the dual capacitor that was 55.5 for the new condenser fan motor. Black went to one of the T1 terminals, and the white went to the other side of the contactor. So that gives 240 volts to my condenser fan motor. So we'll zip tie that up and plug her in and hope for the best. Yep, but first let's plug it in and make sure we have orientation of fan blade correct. So I want you to plug that in. Hopefully the compressor works. Hopefully you don't get zapped, and we can all say have a nice day. What happened?
It's him.
You stuffed it in the hole? Oh, all right, we don't have any cooling anymore. Oh, fudge. I have to go to the thermostat. It's 12 o'clock. I bet you that the noon program took it to effect. All right, let's unplug that, put the cover back on, electrical cover back on, and I'm gonna go raise the thermostat. Lower the thermostat. All right, I lowered the thermostat. And let's see if the condenser fan is operational. Got all the screws back in. All right, let's put the cover back into place. All right, like that, and. Want to hold through the honors?
Water's dangerous.
Water is dangerous.
Baruch Hashem! Baruch Hashem! Baruch Hashem! Baruch Hashem!
She works. She works. We have cool discharge air. Hold on. I'm going to do the Ted Cook trick. Hold on for a second. Okay, wait, hold on. Not looking too good. We only got $20 bill left.
Yikes.
And she's blowing. She's blowing.
Oh, I don't think it's blowing right. Hold on. Let me just check this real quick.
Yeah, check with your eyes. See, she's blowing. Excellent. Another satisfied single housewife. Gentlemen, if your ex-wife is hot, you better call the pipe doctor and get the AC fixed. Hi. Do your parents know you're outside? Do they know that you're outside chilling? You're a small little dog. You know that? Let me guess, you got the little collar on you so you don't run away. You're a small little dog. You want to go inside where it's cool? Yeah? Let's go inside. Come on, let's go. Let's go inside. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh, there you go. Come on, let's go inside.